Good evening and welcome back to Linnets TV with me, Sam Phillips. Now I'm joined by Runcorn manager Brad Cooke. Brad, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, mate.
I just said to you off camera, I haven't seen a Runcorn team hang on properly in such a valiant and determined way to get into that cup final. You must be over the moon.
Over the moon. Over the moon for the football club. Over the moon for Pete, Jeff, volunteers, people like yourself. Absolutely delighted and over the moon for the fans. I think that's the first time ever, is it? Since
First
reforming?
Cheshire Senior Cup finals.
Yeah. So that's great. Most importantly, I'm over the moon for those players. They're an unbelievable group. The information and the way that the turn performances out for us every single week. It's been an absolute pleasure to manage them. And like I said to him before the game, do it for your mate at the side of you, because this Runcorn Linnets team deserves a hell of a lot of credit. They've created history now. We want to go one more. We want to go and win it. I've said that since I walked through the door. I'm just delighted that they're going to get the credit that they deserve. To a man, I thought that we was excellent tonight. Like you've just said there, defensively, I thought two centre halves. I thought Bales come in when he needed to, and got us out of some sticky situations. Eden Gums and Joe Ferguson again, unbelievable. We're starting to form a really good partnership now across that back line, and when you put Groves in there as well with that. And again, just all over the pitch. It isn't just about the back line. It's about Jax Welsh smashing into tackles, winning second balls. Absolute leader again. A performance that is worthy of any captain that's probably ever played for Runcorn Linnets. That tonight from him again. Superb. So delighted for the team. And like I said, we've got something to look forward to now, haven't we?
Yeah, no, as a manager, when you make changes, some forced, as like tonight with Groves being cup tied and stuff like that, when you bring those players in like George Dwyer and Harvey Washington, who we've had to watch from the sideline for a couple of weeks, Harvey tonight was unbelievable in the air. George Dwyer in midfield. It must be pleasing for you that you know that when things need changing, you've got those reliable players to come in.
It's just all about trust. Two very young players. Both have incredible attributes to have a very good career at football if they do the right things. When I first come in, I've spoke to Harvey about it. There's things that I didn't see in a centre half. What he was doing, things that you shouldn't be doing at this level, in my opinion. Every football is all about opinions, but from an attribute point of view, he's got everything. He's good in the air. He can run. He's physical. But he's young. And he needs coaching, he needs nurturing through, he needs to lessen his touches. He's done that tonight, and what performance. Unbelievable. And it's the same with George. George is exactly the same. You would not want to play against George Dwyer. As a central midfielder, you don't want to play against him. And I've pulled him there after the game. That was a man's performance, that. And he's thrown in a couple of boy performances where he's run around and he's chased his tail a bit and he's been great. He's given us energy. But that's a proper non-league performance, that today. He looked like he'd been at the level for years and years. So, yeah, I'm glad that you've pointed them two lads out because they deserve credit after that performance.
Yeah, I feel like we talk about him all the time, but Ryan Brook again on the score sheet today, just one goal to tie Mark Orton's record of all-time leading goal scorer, but run the line tonight, just like a consummate pro he is.
Does, yeah, and does too much at times and kills himself. And again, he's just so honest with it. But listen, at the end of the day, when the ball's in and around the box there and his finish is just, that's what he's all about. What's that, 7 in 9 now? Something like that. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous at his age. Top player. And again, people like that, people like Peter Wiley, people like Jax Welsh, those lads that have got nearly over 100 appearances, Bailey nearly 100 appearances. Then your Runcorn boys like Eden Gums, Mosley, George Dwyer. Those are the ones that I'm delighted for. They're going to be walking out in the Cheshire Cup final with Runcorn Linnets on the shirt, and they deserve it.
Yeah, now back into league action on Saturday. You'll have time for one training session this week, but I'm guessing it'll be a light one after that one. How do we prep for Saturday now to push for that playoff spot?
We can't go light now. We can't afford to take our foot off the gas. We've had a break and we've got a massive game. And then after that, we've got another massive game and then it continues. So we can't take our foot off the gas. The difficulty is we are short on numbers. The positives are we're getting everything out of the group, every single one of them. The bench tonight, the lads that will come back in who were cup tied tonight on Saturday, we're getting everything we can out of them. And we've got to. So we can't, rest up, take it easy on Thursday. No, we're going to be training hard. We need to win the game on Saturday, and that we'll enjoy this now, but our focus now, me and Sadler, will turn to Kids Grove on Saturday.
Therefore, Brad, congratulations for making the first Cheshire Senior Cup final in the club's history,
Thank you,
and we'll speak to you again on Saturday.
Thank you, mate.